Oh, yonder stands little Maggie with the dram glass in her hand. She's drinking away her troubles and quoting another man. How can I ever stand it to see them two blue eyes? They shine just like the diamonds in the skies. Pretty flowers were made for blooming, pretty stars were made to shine, pretty girls were made for boys to love. Surely Maggie was made for mine. Sometimes I have a nickel, and sometimes I have a dime. Sometimes I have $10 just to pay little Maggie's fine. They marched me down to the station with my suitcase in my hand. I'm going away for to leave you, my love. I'm going to a far distant land.
Going up a couple of creeks, going in and run, going up a couple of creeks, have a little fun. Roll my britches up to my knees, I'm going to couple of creeks when I please.
all the time, time, time. Keep my skillet good and greasy all time. I'm going up in them hills, gonna get a jug of brandy, gonna give it all to Mandy, keep her good and drunk and woozy all the time, time, time. Keep her good and drunk and woozy all the time. Honey, if you say so, I'll never work no more. I'll lay around my shingle all the time, time, time. I'll lay around my shingle all the time. Well, there's chickens in my pack and hot dogs on my track. I said it for my good old Jeannie, home, home, home. I said it for my good old Jeannie, home. If they follow me to the door, I'll pitch 'em under the floor. Keep my skillet good and greasy all the time, time, time. Keep my skillet good and greasy all the time.
Oh, Reuben had a wife, she been mourned all her life. Oh, Reuben, oh, Reuben. Oh, Reuben ain't got no home. Oh, Reuben, he got drunk. He pawned his key, was in trunk. Oh, Reuben, oh, Reuben. Oh, Reuben ain't got no home. If his train runs tonight, I'll be home Sunday night. I can hear old Reuben when she pass. Oh, Reuben, oh, Reuben. Oh, Reuben ain't got no home.
Love, oh love, oh careless love. Love, oh love that isn't true. Love, oh love, oh careless love. Love someone that don't love you. On this stand. On this railroad bank I stand. Love, oh love, oh careless love. Love, oh love that isn't true. Love, oh careless love. Love someone that don't love you. Love my mom and papa too. Love my mom and papa too. Love my mom and papa too. But leave them both and go with you. Love, oh careless love. Love, oh love that isn't true. Love, oh careless love. Love someone that don't love you. Captain, Captain, tell me true. Captain, Captain, tell me true. Captain, Captain, tell me true. Did my darling sail with you? No, oh no, he's not with me. No, oh no, he's not with me. No, oh no, he's not with me. He got drowned in the deep blue sea. Love, oh careless love. Love, oh love that isn't true. Love, oh careless love. Love someone that don't love you. Cried last night and the night before. Cried last night and the night before. Cried last night and the night before. Cried tonight and cry no more. Love, oh careless love. Love, oh love that isn't true. Love, oh careless love. Love someone that don't love you.
John Henry was just a little baby boy, no bigger than the palm of your hand. He got up a hammer and a 9-piece of steel. Said, I'm going to be a steel driving man. I'm going to be a steel driving man. John Henry told his shaker one day, say, shaker, you better pray, 'cause if I miss this 9-piece of steel, tomorrow be your burying day, tomorrow be your burying day. John Henry told his captain one day, says, Captain, I'll tell you no lie. Before I will let this steam drill beat me down, Lord, I'll die with a hammer in my hand. I'll die with a hammer in my hand. John Henry had a little woman, and the dress she wore was red. So I went down to that railroad track, said I'm going where my man fell dead. I'm going where my man fell dead. John Henry told his shaker, say, shaker, you better pray, 'cause if I miss this 9 piece of steel, tomorrow be your burying day. Tomorrow be your burying day. John Henry got up on a mountain, and this is the words that he said. Very last word poor John Henry said, just cool drink of water before I die. Just cool drink of water before I die.
Straight down the line, ain't got long to stay. Thought I heard chicken say couldn't be long today. Fare you well, my honey, fare you well, I say. Fare you well, my honey, it's a going away to stay. Spangle rain, they shine like candy gold. I go to see my darling before she gets too old. Daddy was a gambler, he learned me how to play. She learned me how to stand on days to send the tray. She gambled through the wildwoods, I gambled through the train. I gambled through the wildwoods and never lost a game. Fare you well, my honey, fare you well, I say. Fare you well, my honey, it's going away to stay.
Wake awake, we try to sleepers. Wake awake, 'tis almost day. How can you sleep and slumber with all them pretty girls running away? Yonder stands a couple of ladies with a dress as white as snow. Going for the boy beauty, make her answer yes or no. Madam, I have gold and silver. Madam, I have house and land. Madam, I have a world of treasures. They are all at your command. I don't want your gold and silver. I don't want your house and land. I don't want your world of treasures. All I want is a rebel man. Rebel boys are raiding under. They know how to court and courting maid. Hug and kiss and call her honey. Rush up, pretty boys, don't be afraid. Yankee boys are raiding ashes, don't know how to court a maid. Turn their backs and hide their faces. Side a pretty girl makes them afraid.
Poor little Ellen, sweet as a rose. How I love my Ellen, ain't nobody knows. Ain't nobody knows how I love little Ellen, ain't nobody knows. Poor little Ellen, how was she bound? Shot through the heart, lying cold on the ground. Lying cold on the ground. Shot through the heart, lying cold on the ground. While drinking and gambling, just loafing around, a ball from my pistol knocked sweet Ellen down. Knocked sweet Ellen down. A ball from my pistol knocked sweet Ellen down. On Monday I was arrested, on Tuesday I was tried. By the laws of my country I had to abide. I had to abide. By the laws of my country I had to abide. If I could go home and stay when I go, sweet flowers around Ellen's backyard I would sow. Sweet flowers I would sow. Flowers around Ellen's backyard I would sow.
I was born in Boston, the city we all know well, brought up by honest parents. The truth to you I'll tell, brought up by honest parents, and raised most tenderly, till I became a sporting man at the age of 23. My character was taken, and I was sent to jail. My friends found out it was in vain to go and get my bail. The jury found me guilty was sent to Charlestown. See my aged father standing at the bar, likewise my poor old mother tearing out her hair, yes, tearing out those old gray locks while tears come pouring down. Saint Sunday, son, what have you done to be sentenced to Charlestown? I was put on board an eastern train one cold December day, and every station that we passed I could hear the people say, there goes that Boston burglar, in strong chains he is bound, for some crime or another he is gone to Charlestown. Now there's a girl in Boston, a girl that I love well, and when I gain my freedom, along with her I'll dwell. Yes, when I gain my freedom, bad company I will shun, likewise night prowling, gambling, and also drinking rum. All you who have your freedom, pray keep it if you can, and don't go around the streets at night breaking laws of God and man. For if you do, you surely rue and find yourself like me, serving out full 20 years in a penitentiary.
Well, down the road from me, there's an old hollow tree where I lay down $1 or two. I go round these bends, I come back again with the good old Mountain Dew. I call it that Mountain Dew, for them that refuses are few. If you fill up my jug, I'll share up my mug with the good old Mountain Dew. Well, old brother Nark, he just sawed off in short. He measures just 4'2". Well, he thinks he's a giant when you give him a pint of his good old Mountain Dew. I'll call it that Mountain Dew, for them that refuse are few. If you fill up my jug, I'll share up my mug with the good old Mountain Dew. The Bill's got a still on these hills where it runs me out a gallon or two. Well, the butters in the sky get so drunk they can't fly from the smell of this old Mountain Dew. I call it that old Mountain Dew, Heard them that refuse it off you. If you fill up my jug, I'll share up my mug with a good old Mountain Dew. I'll call it that Mountain Dew. Oh, heard them that refuse it off you. If you fill up my jug, I'll share up my mug with a good old Mountain Dew. Well, the preacher is by with his head high so high and told me his wife had the flu. He told me I ought just to sell him a quart of his good old Mountain Dew. I'll call it that Mountain Dew. Heard them that refuse it off you. If you fill up my jug, I'll just shut up my mug with a good old Mountain Dew.
The funniest sight I ever seen was long lost John, bowling green, no hat on his head, no shoes on his feet, begging the women for bread and meat. One woman says, how much can you eat? 49 biscuits and a ham of meat. I'm long gone, long gone. Long lost John walking through the town with a broad back fist knocking people down. People got up and away they'd go. Well, the last thing I heard, John ended up slow. He long gone, long gone. Long lost John on a railroad track. He's waiting for the freight train to come back. Freight came along, just skipping and flying. He missed the cow, kicked and caught the blind. He long gone, long gone. Long lost John went to lady's house and everything was just as quiet as a mouse. Lady said, lost John, have a cheer, and I'll send the porter after a bucket of beer. Never mind a bucket, never mind a beer. The hound's on the trail and I can't stay here. I have to get going, gotta get going.
I used to be a rounder, I've been around this town. I used to be a rounder, I've been around this town. I've courted pretty Polly, I've been all around. Oh, where is pretty Polly? Oh, yonder she stands. Where is pretty Polly? Oh, yonder she stands. Gold rings on her fingers and lily white hands. Oh, Polly, pretty Polly, come go along with me. Polly, pretty Polly, come go along with me. Before we get married, no pleasure can we see. He led her over mountains and valleys so deep. He led her over mountains and valleys so deep. paddling, pretty Polly began for to weep. Oh, Willie, my Willie, I'm scared of your ways. Willie, my Willie, I'm scared of your ways. I'm scared that you're going to lead me astray. Oh, Polly, pretty Polly, you're guessing about right. Polly, pretty Polly, you're guessing about right. I dug on your grave the best part of last night. He pierced her through the heart and the blood it did flow. He pierced her through the heart and the blood it did flow. And into that grave pretty Polly did go. He threw the dirt around her and turned to go home. He threw the dirt around her and turned to go home. And there on that mountain he left her alone.
Finger ring, my darling, finger ring, my dear. I wish I had a finger ring, I'd go away from here. I went up on the mountain, I give my horn a blow. I thought I heard my Donny say, on come my bow. Finger ring, my darling, finger ring, my dear. I wish I had a finger ring, I'd go away from here. I had a banjo made a bow and every string was twine. The old tune it would play, I wish that gal was mine. Finger ring, my darling, finger ring, my dear. I wish I had a finger ring, I'd go away from here. I stir my tea and I stir my cocoa. Oh, Lord, gals, don't you know I love sugar and coffee, yo? Finger ring, my darling, finger ring, my dear. I wish I had a finger ring, I'd go away from here. I'll get up in the morning, I'll stagger around my reel. I'll get up tomorrow morning, I'll tell you how bad I feel. Finger ring, my darling, finger ring, my dear. I wish I had a finger ring, I'd go away from here. Oh, we got burning bottom and no rabbit sitting in the sand. If you don't get out of here, I'll cook you in my pan. Finger ring, my darling, finger ring, my dear. I wish I had a finger ring, I'd go away from here.
Cumberland Gab's the wrong place, can't get the water to wash your face, Cumberland Gab. Me and my wife and 16 kids walked all the way from Cumberland Gap, Cumberland Gap. Cumberland Gap, a hell of a place, can't get no water to wash your face, Cumberland Gap.
Fly around my pretty little miss, fly around my honeys, fly around my pretty little miss, about to run me crazy. Chandra, my darling, how do you know? To know about a apron string hanging down below. My darling, how do you know? To know her by her pretty little could have been all over the floor. Fly around my pretty little miss, fly around my honey, fly around my pretty little miss, gonna run me crazy. Chandra, my darling, how do you know? She looked down at her pretty little foot to wish my wife was dead. Fly around my pretty little miss, fly around my honey, fly around my pretty little miss, gonna run me crazy. Fly around my pretty little miss, fly around my honey, fly around my pretty little miss, gonna run me crazy. Chandra, my darling, how do you know? Run the old south with a little big deep crack.